We've got to have a rational, calm debate, and not the kind of rhetoric which Nigel brought in about HIV-positive patients, which I thought was pretty poor,
well,
pretty
Steven Woolfe,
cruel.
you're UKIP's migration spokesman. Did you agree with your leader with on those comments?
Well, I agreed that he's right, that those people who come to visit here or work, if they've not come for the Australian points-based system, which is exactly where we agree with yourselves there, Paul, is that those who work here have to pay their taxes, therefore they get free NHS service no matter what they do. And students as well should have an insurance policy, because at the end of the day, we are not funding an international health service. We have to fund...
Including, presumably, his wife.
A national
Mr.
health
Farage's wife.
Yes, and if you look at the 80 black and mixed ethnic candidates that are standing for UKIP, which I believe is more than your party standing for yours, or actually more than the Liberal Democrats party.
Do you think that helps the tenor of the debate, making those sort of remarks? Even just talking about an international health service. It is an international health service because the people who work in it come from all over the world. I was in hospital the other day getting a checkup. I think I saw a Sri Lankan doctor, a student who came from Syria, and most of the nurses, I suspect, were also immigrants. Tip-top service, no complaint. But the language, when you use that sort of language, doesn't that sour the whole debate about trying to find solutions to the pressures on the health service?
I think, Norman, when you're listening to the way that I'm speaking in terms of putting it into the debate in the context it is, we've absolutely said it. It's absolutely clear that those people who come in to the health service to provide those skills, it's there, clearly in the manifesto that I've set out there, that those highly skilled workers are the ones that we need, and they're obviously contributing. We have them gaps open for the health service in terms of those people who are working in the health service too. I think the key point is that, you know, often people try to seize on an issue to actually create this divide. I mean, I've seen...
Hang on a minute. Nigel Farage deliberately, sorry, Steven Woolfe, raised those comments in the TV Leaders debate deliberately to shore up UKIP's core vote.
But you also...
Oh, is that true?
But, I don't know whether your analysis of where it's there to shore up the core vote, I wasn't there part of any discussions about this or what was going on. I mean, that's your assessment of it. But, David, if I can, I mean, I've been on a debate where I put 100 of our candidates up in London, where I had people like Stand Up for UKIP, Hope Not Hate, calling me an Oreo, a coconut, a fake black.
Who was calling you that? Who was calling
people in the audience in a conference filmed by the BBC and filmed by Sky. I stood up in Bradford, where I went with Owe Radput and Harry Booter, Muslims who were standing for us in Bradford. I've had students there calling them racist. Pauline McQueen, a black Jew standing on a platform, and I never see these political parties standing here and saying that is offensive, that is rude, and they should be stopped from doing so. I've been spat at, I've had people attacked, our offices attacked, because there is this divide in here that doesn't listen to the policy, doesn't listen to what we've actually got down on paper, because if you read it, it is the most ethical migration policy system out there.
And we're going to talk about all the policies after the news and sport. Sorry, David Hanson from